Yo, what if the moon was fake? What if the moon is actually made out of paper and it's just a big fucking a really big 2D flat piece of paper just floating up in the sky above the flat Earth? Had that occurred to anybody, man? I bet you that's unironic flat Earth theory. Flat moon theory. Because if the Earth is flat, why the fuck would the moon be round? They have to believe that the moon is fucking flat. What's their official line on the moon? Like, what do flat earthers actually believe about the moon? Aaron Yeager says that's real. My old boss believes the moon is a projection from the Earth on the sky. So your old boss thinks that the moon is like the fucking bat signal? Every other... The official flat Earth line is that every other planet and moon is round? Well, they probably believe that the planets are fake. Like, they probably think Saturn is fake, you know, like... Every few days, they cover part of the moon to simulate a cycle. Hold on. Google. What do flat earthers believe about the moon? How flat earthers explain a total lunar eclipse. Hold on. Although flat earthers believe our planet is flat as a pancake, they surprisingly seem to have come to the consensus that the sun and moon are spherical objects. However, these theorists posit that both the sun and the moon orbit Earth's North Pole, hovering directly above the pancake and never passing around to the other side. If that were true, however, eclipses as we know them could not happen, because the moon must be on the opposite side of the Earth from the sun for such an event to happen. So, flat earthers fabricated a new explanation for the shadow seen on the moon during an eclipse. The writers claim that a mysterious, shadowy figure causes all lunar eclipses. Also, it is totally invisible when it's not in front of the moon. You get that? So, the official line is that there is a mysterious, shadowy object that floats around in the sky. And when you see an eclipse, that thing is passing in front of the moon. And the reason that you can't see it when it's not an eclipse the rest of the time is because it's invisible. But only not during an eclipse. What is the thing, Yellow Clark Kent? It is a mysterious shadow object. That's the line. That's the act. That's the theory. That's the theory. It must be hard being that fucking stupid. Because they were like, well, the Earth has to be flat, so to explain an eclipse, there needs to be a object that passes between the flat Earth and the moon. That's the only thing that fucking explains it, right? Or the sun, I guess. I can't even keep up with the stupidity. But somebody said, well then, where is this thing immediately before and immediately after it passes in front of the sun? Right? And their response to that was, well, the rest of the time, it's invisible. It's only not invisible when it's in front of the sun. It must be hard being that stupid. There's a possibility that the shadow object, in capital letters by the way, shadow and object are capitalized because this is an official thing, right? The shadow object that they invented to explain eclipses. The shadow object is a known celestial body which orbits the sun, but more study would be needed to track the positions of Mercury, Venus, and the sun's asteroid satellites to correlate them with the equations for the lunar eclipse before any conclusion could be drawn. So more study is needed. You know, there's just not enough information about it yet. But they're working on it, guys. Don't worry. They're working on it. Equations. They got to do their equations. They got to do them. They got to do the equations. Guys, science is hard work. It takes time. You know? What do you expect to have all the answers already about this stuff? Guys, nobody's tried to figure this stuff out ever before. You know what I mean? This is completely unexplored territory. We don't have the answers. It's not like fucking hundreds of thousands of people dedicated their entire lives to trying to understand this shit. But just these people from the last 2 decades, maybe. Less, probably. The last, 10 years? Have all the answers. I guess I don't want the power punch. Not to mention millions of dollars, Tuna New. It's not like anybody spent millions upon millions of dollars trying to understand the nature of the universe and whatever. It's not like people literally died either by persecution or in the actual cold vacuum of space in the pursuit of this knowledge. God, they make me angry. Just covering it up for Big Moon. Rather suspicious building, wouldn't you say, old boy? Don't be too careful, eh? Don't be too careful? Here it is. Here's the fucking... the reptilian home base. Oh!
Who's that, dude? Wow, that's Mario. So let's get him. His name is Mario, in case you didn't hear me. Mario! 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 For that one person's roommate, Mario.
It's like you're gonna marry someone with an O at the end. Not Mary O. No. Not Mary. No, not like the woman's name Mary. No. Marry. Mario. Say it out loud. Marry O. You could do it. It's not hard. I promise. You can do it. We need some treat. Or maybe some feast. Taro Kamori. Welcome back to the family. Thank you for 2 months support.
Yeah!
There's still one more mushroom. No, there was just 2 mushrooms, or did I miss one in the beginning?
Maria. Damn, not here.
Yeah. Remember when Shadow the Hedgehog fucking exploded upon atmospheric re-entry. That was awesome. And then they retconned his death because fuck Sega. Gleam DK saw a post today that the ancient Greeks, apparently there's some new evidence that was discovered, that the ancient Greeks figured out that the Earth wasn't flat and tried to calculate its circumference. So these people could be sent back in time to 500 BC and still be considered stupid. Yeah. That's awesome. Oh, fuck, that's awesome. I love that. Could you even fathom being that stupid? Can you? I can't. And I'm very stupid. They actually did figure it out within a 2% margin of error. Damn, these boys like to chug. Before that, the ancient Babylonians knew that the Earth was round. Oh, I fucking wasn't paying attention. Oops.
Yes, I'm quite sure of it. The crystal star must be here as well. Our dear Peach must be here too, wouldn't you say? Let's find her, old boy.
Here it is, the X-Naught Fortress. What do you guys think? Good place to stop?